Hey y'all, let me set this up a little bit more securely here. How can I do this? I guess just like this is fine. The Eclipse, huh? I just wanted to talk about my experience with it, with the first one. Like right after the first one, I literally experienced two polarities and two sort of like reflections on the way that I experienced maleness and femaleness. And so what I experienced specifically was there was this, I was at the library sitting at a table doing work, and this woman came up and she was just like on her phone and like talking on her phone and getting a lot of work done too, but like loud and like not respectful of my space. I also experienced an old friend of mine who I'm not friends with anymore, but this old friend, like he just fucking like, it pisses me off even thinking about it, because I don't know, just because I'm so triggered by it, because I see myself in him. That's why it pisses me off. You know what I mean? Because like there's parts of me that's a part of me. But what he basically does is like, we hadn't seen each other for a while, right? And he like was trying to make a magazine. He wanted to make a magazine, but he wanted me as a part of it because I don't know, just because the main thing with him is that he never fucking does the shit. He will make all this AI art, concept art of what he wants to do, but he never fucking implements. And it's pathetic. It is. So like for me, I was reflecting on how my perception of maleness, even growing up with my father, my dad, not present, and then my stepdad being another example of this like hopelessness, basically just like oh well, oh well. Fucking crazy. But it's interesting too, because and like growing up, my mom was like, she always had a job, she was always working and stuff like that. And yeah, like it was fascinating seeing that reflection after the eclipse and seeing like, where do I need to rebalance myself and get my work done and not bullshit myself about not getting my work done, because like I have goals, I have a mission here, I have stuff that I want to put out in this world, you know what I mean? And so it was just fascinating seeing those two. Very interesting. That eclipse was closest to my Mars. That eclipse happened, I think, at like 20 degrees Leo, right? Or 22 degrees Leo. That was the solar eclipse. This eclipse that's coming up on the 28th is happening on my Venus, like 1 degree away from my Venus. So it's going to be super fascinating, especially too considering that in Dracology, which is a system of astrology that's based around dragon runes, seen as runic mansions in the sky, and those runic mansions, of which there are 27, are split each into 13 equal slices. In Dracology, my dominant Celestian, which is another word for planet, plus the luminaries, my dominant Celestian is Venus, and then Saturn, and then the Sun and Mercury. So it was very fascinating. That's very fascinating to me. Very fascinating to me that I experienced that. I just wanted to like share this and like vocalize it, because yeah, there are parts of me that are like hopeless and shit. Like I don't even want to even fucking say that shit. I don't even want to say that. But I will say like, yeah, you have every fucking solution that you've ever needed right around you. And you have like the will to do what you need to do in this world, in this life. how you want to live it how you want to live it, to travel where you want to go where you want to go, to make the money you want to make, to raise your kids with the love that you like with the love that, not just the love that you've inherited from your own parents and from your own guardians, but also like to be able to filter out and not pass on these negative traits of like hopelessness, and then on the other end of like just doing too much. So it's literally Ketu and Rahu too. It's literally Ketu and Rahu, which is, I find interesting too, because on the day of my conception, or around the day of my conception window, like about a week, I'd say, but like on the specific day, so my due date was April 14th. So I went back 9 months from that, and that's July 14th or 13th, one of those two. But on that day, July 14th, 94, there was a mystic rectangle happening in the sky between the sun and Neptune and Rahu and Ketu. So it's fascinating that's fascinating to me too. I want to learn more about the conception chart too, because in Buddhism, which I've been studying lately, they consider the consciousness entering the body like at the time of conception. And so that interests me. It definitely interests me. All right, that's all I wanted to say. Have a happy eclipse season. Peace.